Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make this gorgeous advent calendar for whoever you want. So let's get started. So to get started on this project, you're going to need some kind of Christmas paper pack. I'm just using this Let It Snow one by American Crafts, and I'm just going to pick some papers from here. Then you're also going to need some kind of a ribbon or something. I got this one off of AliExpress. It's pretty thin, just silver ribbon. I'll have that linked down below. I'm using green cardstock. You could use like more of like a Christmas kind of green if you wanted to, or a holiday green. This is what I had, so I'm using sour apple green cardstock. It's 12 by 12 and 100 pound. I got this from Amazon, so I will link this down below. And then I'm also using this red cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse Paper Company, but I also did buy it on Amazon. It's their Pop Tone collection, and this is the red in Wild Cherry. So you're going to need those four things for sure. You're also going to need some kind of a glue. I'm just using my hot glue gun. I will have everything, literally everything, linked down below for you guys. So I had created these templates on my computer already, and this is basically what it looks like on a 12 by 12 sheet. My boxes are pretty big. This is my one box to show you guys that I created so far. So the inside is 3.5 inches all around, and the outside is a little bit bigger. But this way, let me show you guys. This way I could, or the person receiving it could slide out the box just like that and then get their gift from inside. You just slide out the box and you got the gift. So this is just my version of like a nice little Christmas tree advent calendar. It's just very big. When I ordered some dies, they're just very, very small, and I have specific things I want to include in here, so I needed something a little bit bigger. So I created my own template here. This is my outside piece, so total width going this way is 10.83, and that's going both ways, top and bottom. So that's the total from this line up here, from this line to this line, and this line to all the way here. Now my inside piece for total lines as well, let me just make it darker so you guys could see. Okay, now my inside total is 10.5, like 1.5, but 10.5 is fine. So from line to line, you just need something a little bit smaller to fit inside the box. Then I have this template I created. These are just 3.5 inch boxes, or not 3.5, sorry, 3.25 boxes, and that's how many I could cut out squares from each piece of patterned cardstock, and that is this pattern on the outside here. So that's 3.25 inches. Just this piece right here, that green and red pattern. Okay, so then just to put it all together, you guys just glue it. So I'm gonna, first you gotta cut out all these pieces. So I'm gonna cut out some more pieces so I could show you guys. And also, since I want to show you guys how I write it out and how it's gonna get stacked, here we go. So the bottom is going to have 6 boxes, then 6 boxes again the next row, then 5 boxes, then 4 boxes, and 3 boxes, and then 1 box on top. And I just wrote 3.5 inches because that's how big I'm making them. Obviously you could make any of these smaller or bigger as you wish, especially since I'm using like my silhouette. I think this might be like around the biggest, only because it's pretty much already using like the whole sheet of paper to 12 by 12. But this is basically going to be like the lineup for my Christmas tree. So again, the first thing I'm doing is just cutting out these boxes. I'm doing, I guess, all of my bigger boxes. I was doing in green, but I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit and do some in red. Okay, I'm just going to do green outside, red inside. So this is going to be my outside piece. I'm just lining it up on my cutting mat. I'm using a Cry-Cut cutting mat only because they're cheaper to purchase than the Silhouette, but I have Silhouette machines. So I'm gonna put this in here. And then in my Silhouette program, I'm just gonna click Adjust Cut Settings. I'm using a heavy cardstock cutting setting, and this is just speed of 10, thickness of 33, and it's doing a double cut. So I'm gonna send that to Silhouette, and it's gonna start cutting here. Alright, so this is all finished now. You guys can see it's cut out. So I'm just gonna grab this and we're gonna take it off of our cutting mat right here. So let me grab 2 hands. All right, so I got my piece here all cut out. You guys could see, since I created score lines already in the program, I just easily fold along all of these lines. So you're just gonna fold every single score line. You're gonna fold. So the 4 kind of edges here, and then also in. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add a little bit of hot glue to all of these flaps so I can put them together. So just hot glue. And then you wanna attach that next piece over to it. Hot glue doesn't take long to dry at all, so it's like you stick it and it's pretty good to go. So then I'm gonna do that to this next piece right here. Just add some hot glue. And then the last piece, you have to work fast because you need to fold it in. So then I have my box, and it's gonna be layered like this in my like, you know, when I put the Christmas tree together. This one is gonna go sideways like this, so you can put the other box in and slide it in. So I'll cut out a red piece the same way I did with the green. I'm just gonna use that inside piece, so it's a little smaller than this one. And then I'll show you guys after I put it together what that's gonna look like. Once you have your next piece cut out, you're going to grab one of your patterned papers and think about like where you're gonna put it. So I'll probably just put mine right here. And you're gonna glue that down. So I'm using wet glue for this. I use the hot glue to, you know, do the other gluing of the tabs because it's like a thicker cardstock, but this is a lighter. This is more like, I don't know, like lighter cardstock or scrapbook paper, whatever you wanna call it. So I'm just putting some wet glue on here. Where did I wanna put this? Here. So then I'm gonna just stick this on to here. Then, just like we did the other box, you're going to fold and crease along all of these scored lines, or perforated lines rather. And then just like we did before, you're gonna add glue to all of these kind of tabs. All right, so now we have this box here. So this box again would be laying sideways like this. This box would fit right into here, and it would just slide in. So now we just gotta add in the ribbon piece so it's easier to slide out. So I'm gonna cut off a little piece of ribbon next. Just in case you guys want measurements. Let's see how many inches this is. All right, this is 5.25 inches. So what I'm gonna do now is just like fold this in half. And I'm just gonna kind of align it in the middle of my box, and then just fold it over so I know where I want to like stick it, something like this. So I'm just gonna have about this much sticking out. I know where I have it folded, but I'm gonna take my hot glue and I'm going to put it on the inside, just like a little strip of glue. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. And then I'm just gonna glue down that piece of ribbon on the inside, if you guys could kind of see what I'm doing. If you press down, it'll go through both of the pieces of ribbon, since it's, you know, there's like little holes in it. Then I'm also gonna put down a little piece of glue right here. And then I'm gonna press down on these 2 pieces of ribbon. And yes, it's hot. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so I glued down a little piece. That way, now when you're taking it out, you could just like pull this tab. So it's not pulling just directly from the top, if that makes sense. Let me show you guys. So you'd have this box in here. Okay, and then they would just pull out like that. So I have to make 25 of these. I think I will alternate colors, so I'll do like red on some outside, green on some inside. I have cut out all of like my patterned pieces of paper. So this is gonna be the top one. This one has 3. So this is like a little snowflake. The next one has 4 of this pattern. So that's gonna be the next layer. There's 5 of this one. That's gonna be my next layer. And then there's 6 of this one, and then the other 4 pieces of this, because I already have 2 boxes now at this point. So that's just how I am making my boxes. Later on I will add the numbers and stuff too, but for now, gotta make 25 of these, so I'm gonna cut out all the papers and work on organizing these. With these leftover pieces from the scraps, you're just gonna cut them into 3 by 3 squares. So I had all these leftover pieces, and here I cut them into 3 by 3 squares. Then you're going to take your scoreboard and you're just scoring at 1.5. You're going to need these pieces later to kind of connect all of the boxes. So you want to just score them at 1.5. So for example, here, this is hard to do with one hand, but I would go here 1.5 and I would just score there. You guys see my little score line so far? So you're gonna do that to all of your pieces. You're gonna need 6 for the bottom, then 6 for the next layer, 5, 4, 3, and then 1. So I'm alternating colors because I decided I was gonna do alternating boxes. Alright guys, so I am back many months later. I have my boxes here, just tons of boxes, and I did not decorate them yet or anything. They don't have like the days or anything like that, and I'm not going to show you guys how I'm decorating it, but the rest of the putting it together, which I also never did this project before either, so I'm hoping it works out. But basically, these things that we had cut out from the extra pieces of cardstock that we had left over, we had scored them each and cut them down to size, and we're just going to glue these boxes together so that they are arranged in like a big, I guess, circle is what we're trying to do, because we're making a Christmas tree, right? So I am just going to stick down some glue on here. And I'm just going to stick down glue on both sides already to make my life easier. I don't know if it's going to be easier or messier. Alright, I'm starting to think it's just going to be messier. Alright, well, do one at a time then, guys. Alright, but anyway, did I do that right? Oh, yes I did. Okay, just make sure your lid is to the top. Okay, so then I have this next part that goes on here, and you can just fold this for the time being. And you could just... Wait, how does this go? Sorry guys, hold on. If my box is here, and I need these connected like this. Wait. Alright, it's gonna go like this. Okay. So, we could just, you know, have these boxes come together. Alright, so now they're going to be attached, just like that. So you're actually going to do this with all of the boxes that you have, and you're going to arrange them. I need to attach this one to here. And then this one to here. See, once you get the hang of it, you know how they're gonna go. Wait, nope, I lied. You don't know how they're gonna go. Oh, yes you do. Alright. It's just a little tricky to figure out at first. Alright, so we got 3 together so far, and you're just gonna do this with all of them. So I will be back when my Christmas tree is looking really, really tall. So I'm still working on this bottom row, but I just wanted to come back on here and let you guys know that you need 6, which I think I might have like told you that previously, but the first part of this video I filmed back in August when I started making it and just doing the cutouts, but today is when I started putting everything together, and today is November 24th. I just knew I'm going to be really busy with school and stuff, so having this cut out ahead of time was actually very helpful, and I felt very prepared for Christmas this year. it didn't, like this year, and it's not even Christmas yet, but obviously I need to give this to my babe on December 1st, but I'm ahead of the game, guys. I feel like I'm killing it. It's great. This is going to be the best advent calendar ever. I did have a really hard time finding stuff that's going to fit in here. On the bottom of this, I was thinking of putting like some cardboard just from like tons of Amazon boxes that I have, just to make it more sturdy. Sorry about my phone, but to make it more sturdy on the bottom and for it to like stay. I was thinking of just putting some cardboard or something, but I'll have to see, because obviously it can't just be like one random circle. I mean, I guess it could be. Oh, maybe I could just get like one big box or something. Oh, that's such a good idea. If I have a box on the bottom that the tree is standing on, that could be like his main gift. I don't know, guys. Lots of ideas coming through my head right now. But I gotta figure this out soon because it's gotta be done by December 1st. Alright, I'll be back. Just gotta finish putting everything together. Alright guys, so I had to switch over to my other camera because this will not fit on my setup anymore. But this is what I am doing. So I have the 6 boxes here, 6, this one is 5, and I'm kind of trying to offset it. But while doing that, I'm sticking garland that I got from Dollar Tree on here. So I just have like a whole bunch of this garland that I'm sticking on. So the next layer is going to be 4 pieces. And that's this one right here. I'm also trying to put a little bit of glue underneath here just so that it stays in place. Nothing too crazy though, but yeah, this one's probably gonna go something like this. But I don't know if you guys could see, like, that I'm offsetting it here, but this one kind of lines up with this one, so that's just gonna happen with some of the boxes. But yeah, I'm just now I have this string here, so then this one will just loop up around one of these boxes, and I'll just continue gluing on here. So I'll show you guys what the finish looks like, but it's looking good, guys. It's actually starting to look kind of like a tree. Alright guys, so then I have this star I wanted to attach to the top. What I am doing here is I attached a piece of cardboard up here, and this just keeps it more sturdier so that I can attach the, you know, that piece to the top. And then this slides back in. This one's a little trickier, obviously, because I have like this up here and then I have that, but it goes in just fine. And yeah, my Christmas tree is looking pretty damn good, guys. But I'm just going to put a whole load of glue on here and just put it and stick it on top. I was originally thinking of cutting a hole and stuff, but I think that's just too much, and I think it's gonna look fine just like that, as long as it doesn't fall off when I am delivering it to my babe. That would make me happy if it doesn't fall off. And then I'm thinking of just putting some garland around that when I'm done putting it on, and to hide like the glue a little bit. Alright guys, don't mind the mess in the background, but here is the finished Christmas tree. It has the numbers on it. There's a gift inside each one of these. I also added in some crinkle paper. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about like what's in these things. That's gonna be a separate video, but I just wanted to show you guys like what it looks like. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh my goodness. This is like the biggest project I ever made, and you guys will see in a video how I made some bigger stuff fit. Like, yeah, I tried to wrap a ribbon around it and stuff, but I definitely got creative. Another ribbon right here to try and keep it closed. Let me show you one for example that that I did. Let me see. Where's number 23? 23, where's 23? Sorry guys. Alright, so here's 23 for example, right? So to make bigger things fit, because it's hollow on the inside, I ended up cutting holes in the back and running that through. So you have to cut a hole through this first box and the second box. But that ended up working because it's kind of like hollow on the inside. So I hope you guys, hi boo boo. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think. It was a lot of work, but I hope my babe loves it too. And let me know what you guys think. So thank you again, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Talk to you soon. Bye.